Okay, hi there. Okay, let's get more serious. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to thank you for giving me such a chance to share with you an idea that I consider worth spreading. So, when a person faces complex problems, first thing that he thinks about is his mental world, like what he has done wrong, where he did a mistake. And I think in this mechanism, internal mechanism, the self-esteem, self-confidence, and his mental world plays a big role. So today I want to speak about self-esteem. So, what is the self-esteem? Self-esteem is an assessment by a person that he gives to himself. Self-esteem is a place, his own place in a society, his attitude to failure and success. All these things depend on self-esteem. So, low self-esteem is increased vulnerability, is resentment, while inflated self-esteem is a desire to be better than the others. But nowadays we can observe that a lot of people struggle with the problem of low self-esteem. So it's not my fault. With the problem of, as I said, low self-esteem, they cannot find their place in the society, they had a lot of problems with people, especially with communication, and people do not take them seriously, people do not listen to their opinion, and I think it's natural, because if a person has low self-esteem, it's absolutely useless to be in a society. So, but for the family growth, for your personal growth and family well-being, for your love and happiness, each person should have the right self-esteem. So I can give a couple of examples in the history when famous people, especially foreign famous people, had also this problem. For example, you know Marilyn Monroe, I think, you know David Bowie, you know John Lennon. These guys had a lot of problems with the self-esteem. Talking about John Lennon, he had struggled with the problem in his childhood as he failed each exam that could be failed at school, at college, and etc. Marilyn Monroe struggled with the problem of low self-esteem for almost her entire life, which further led to her anxiety and depression. The legendary inventor Thomas Edison also struggled with the problem of low self-esteem. And he was openly considered a fool by his teacher, so he had to homeschool. But these guys in their life, won this problem, they overcome this problem with a lot of difficult moments, and for today I prepared some tips and strategies to overcome these kind of problems. The first thing that I want to say is people should change his communication circle and his environment. As a person is natural, the person is social, he is completely dependent on his social life, on his environment. I mean that a person should speak mostly to successful people, to people with high self-esteem, with self-confident people, as they can share with you some ideas that are going to be useful for you. And I mean, by sharing an idea with them, you will learn how to become success. You will learn how they became success. Then you will gradually become so. The next thing is keeping a diary. I got a question for you, to the audience. Who is constantly keeping diary these days? Just raise your hand. For example, me. Keeping a diary is a successful stimulating tool that helps you to prove yourself. People should write their all victories, all failures, even the smallest one. The next thing is, the next thing may sound a little crazy, but it's quite effective. It's listening to affirmations. So what are the affirmations? It's these are some couple of verbal phrases like I can achieve whatever I want. If they could achieve that, then why not me? By repeating this couple of phrases, you will reprogram your subconscious. I mean that if your subconscious considers you a successful person, a powerful person with a inflated self-esteem, then gradually you will become so. So, I mean, day by day, year by year, it will affect your mindset. Okay, the next thing is I prepared a couple of phrases that will be, how to say, beneficial and useful for you. That is, stop comparing yourself and stop criticizing yourself. I want to talk about self-criticism. What's self-criticism? It's when you think that you you cannot complete anything, when you criticize all your own actions. By stopping self-flagellation, self-criticism, you'll achieve a couple of things. The first is you will release a huge amount of time and energy, as you will not have to pay attention to the other tasks. You will pay attention to more worthy tasks to do. Then you will learn how to accept yourself as you are. As we all unique person, we can achieve anything we want. Then the last thing is you will learn how to find positive features in your mindset and your personality, as by finding advantages in your personality, you will learn how to develop, how to direct yourself in the right path. So now I hope you understand that to have inflated self-esteem is not difficult and quite possible. But the main things are deep desire and the ability to take the right step in the right direction. Thank you for attention.